everybody, listen up. This is my brand new Facebook page. It's Walter Lee Hampton II. Take a look at those pictures on there. It's a new page. This is the one I need you all to go to and add me as a friend. Send me a friend request to this page. Look for those pictures. Walter Lee Hampton II. This is my new Facebook page. It's up. It's set up. I'm loading pictures. Go there and add me as a friend today. Do it now.
All right, you guys, welcome back. This is the Nutty Professor, and this is a continuation on the introductory series. I have about 5 people left, and four of them really pair together very well. So I really want to do the last 4 videos together. So that kind of leaves this 5th person out by himself, and so I'm going to go with Walter Lee Hampton III. I really think he has a very powerful message when it comes down to how, the whole homosexuality in the black community. You know, Walter Lee Hampton, he is a homosexual black male himself, but I mean, he truly does stand out in the crowd of people who will actually admit that there are a lot of mental illness in the black community. There's a lot of depression in the black community. There's a lot of unsafe sex habits in the black community, and there's a whole lot of risky behaviors in the black community that the whole LGBT agenda kind of whitewashes or kind of overlooked. You know, it's so easy to be LGBT proud. I'm supportive. I'm an ally of anyone, but it really takes a brave individual to stand up and say, hey, you know, there's a lot of risky behaviors in the gay black community. There's a lot of bareback sex. There's a lot of sex with people who you don't know. There's just a lot of risky behavior, you know. And now I personally believe the reason that the AIDS rate is so much higher in the black community than it is in the gay white community is the prison industrial complex, and how that's played a huge role in black communities. You know, be it the war on drugs, you know, the new Jim Crow, whatever. So I think that's one of the major reasons that the AIDS epidemic is so much higher in the black community. But, you know, Walter Lee Hampton, he will also mention the fact that there's just much more risky behavior with black gay men, you know, and I attest to that. You know, I have, you know, noticed that a lot of black gay men are very promiscuous. You know, they're very reckless. You know, I'm starting to see a lot of young black gay men who are younger and younger and younger who are HIV positive. You know, 18, 19, 20 years old. You know, young black gay men are not making it to 35, 40 years old HIV negative. You know, they're barely making it, you know, out of 25, 26, you know, without having it. So I think that Walter Lee Hampton, his message pertaining to black gay men is very, very important, because I think we have a unique struggle when it comes down to homosexuality and the whole homosexual agenda. You know, be it the fact that black people in the United States are at the very, very bottom of the socioeconomic class, and a lot of the LGBT issues do not necessarily pertain to people who are at the very, very bottom of the social class. A lot of the LGBT issues pertain to more of, you know, middle class or upper class people, you know, as far as, you know, work discrimination and so forth like that. You know, when it comes down to it, you know, when you're working at McDonald's, people really don't care whether you a transvestite or not. But going back, you know, black people who identify themselves as gay they really do have to look at some of the behaviors that they are doing and some of the behaviors that they are promoting, and they have really got to look at, you know, how they've got themselves in this situation, how you know, and I'm not gonna say they, I'm saying we, all of us, because we're all in it together. Whether you're gay, straight, or not, you are involved in this. You still have brothers, sisters, relatives, uncles, aunts who have to deal with this. So, you know, I mean, it's just it's very important that we notice that we are unique. when it comes down to this. And people at the very bottom of the socioeconomic, ladder have different issues to worry about than whether, you know, we can, get a cake from a baker or something like that. And so I don't want to go too deep into this. I just kind of want you guys to really look into Walter Lee Hampton because I think he has a very important message. And you know, I'm back after taking a day off of some very needed R&R. So, glad to be back. Like I said, I have about 2 more videos to go, and then I'm gonna try to switch the format a little bit, and it's gonna be just a little bit different. The last couple people in this video is gonna really kind of delve more into what the series is gonna be about. You know, it's gonna really kind of introduce you into the whole series as a whole. And so, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys have any suggestions, questions, or comments, please leave a comment. Thank you.